Welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. A big thank you for the support you are granting this platform. Today, I have done an extensive analysis for you here on the ongoing split in the ODM party. I know you might not physically see the ODM split because they cannot show in public. But as political analysts, we believe there is an infight war in the ODM party. You might not be told by the ODM politicians, but today I have seen you. I have seen your comments, by the way. I read your comments. There is a video I did about Ida Odinga. And some of you said, Kaka, there is no split in ODM. Those are propagandas. But let me take you through the reasons why I believe personally that ODM is evidently split. Let us first begin by understanding what has led to the split. How do you tell that the ODM is split? Number one, look at the ODM deputy party leaders. Let's begin from Simba Arati. Simba Arati currently has decided to run his own campaigns. He has isolated himself from the ODM party and is running his own separate campaigns. He was in Nakuru, he was in CII. He's running his own campaigns using the ODM brand. On the other side, Gladys Wanga is using Oburu Odinga to also run her separate campaigns. In these campaigns, you rarely see the Mombasa governor, who is an ODM deputy party leader. When you listen to Ruth Odinga speak, when you listen to Oburu Odinga speak, when you listen to Edwin Sifuna speak, it tells a lot. But then, can we begin first to understand what led to this? Number one, the confusion in ODM has been brought by the sudden demise of the long-term party leader, Raila Amolo Odinga. And what has deepened the split after Raila Odinga's death? Number one, the intense contest of a political inheritance. Raila Odinga has left. We have officials in ODM party. We have deputy party leaders. Tuko na Simba Arati, tuko na Ososi, tuko na the Mombasa governor. Then, tuko na the chairperson, Gladys Wanga. And then we have the Odinga family. Boro Odinga, Ida Odinga, Ruth Odinga, Winnie Odinga, and the rest. These three parties, you know, Simba feels I am the best to take over from Raila Odinga. I am qualified. That is Simba Arati. Gladys Wanga also from the other end thinks I am qualified to take over ODM and become William Ruto's deputy president or become William Ruto's running mate in the 2027 general election. On the other hand, the Odinga family feels Oburu Odinga is best suited for this position. So those infights are catalysts to the infights in ODM party. Number two, we have divergence in engagement or divergent engagements with the ruling party Kenya Kwanza coalition. I have 2 points here. Some of the ODM leaders believe that by supporting William Ruto in 2027, ODM is losing legitimacy. The likes of Edwin Sifuna, the likes of Ososi, and the rest, they feel that by just publicly endorsing Ruto as their preferred presidential candidate in 2027, ODM is losing legitimacy. And there's a segment that feels the likes of Junet Mohammed, the likes of Opiyo Wandayi, the likes of Oparanya, the likes of Ali Hassan Joho, because they are eating in government, they also believe that by supporting William Ruto, ODM will prosper. Or maybe there are those who believe that what we should do is supporting the president. So kuna watu wawili. These ones who believe that by supporting Ruto, ODM is losing legitimacy. They want to chart their own independent way. And those who believe that by supporting William Ruto, ODM is gaining, they also want to chart their own way of supporting the president. But also, you know, the infights can also be a political strategy, but we can't conclude to that extent. There is this confusion. Opposition purity versus the broad-based government. I will break down for you 2 key points. ODM, for the past 20 years, because it started existing in 2005. So those are 20 years. This is 2025. ODM, through Raila Odinga, has been known as a party that has been centered on social democracy and populism. Sisi ni madefender wa mananchi. That is ODM. We are the pillar to rescue the common Kenyan from a rogue government. That is ODM. We are the people who defend common mwananchi from punitive tax regulations. We are the solution. That's what ODM is known for. Some members, if not all, don't know whether to continue with the social advocacy and populism, or they prioritize supporting the president and his agendas. So tuko na chama ngapi? 2. Yeah? There are those who believe, like Edwin Sifuna, they believe ODM ni chama ya kutetea mananchi. Na kuna wale wanasema kwa sababu wanakula, ndugu zangu, wacha tuunge mkono President William Ruto na agenda zake paka 2027. Where does it get difficult? The crisis is that the two can't move together. You can't support the president at the same time running social democracy, advocacy, and populism. It can't work. You either choose one. You either choose to support the president or choose to continue defending the mananchi. Because you can't support the government at the same time defending mananchi. For you to win and be portrayed as a defender of the people, you must criticize the government. That is what ODM has done all along. And now, the ODM party doesn't know how to balance the two. Supporting the president and supporting mwananchi. Njia mbili zilimushinda fisi. Lastly, and this is very critical and very important, and I want this message to reach the Luo leaders in ODM. After Raila Odinga's death, Luo leaders have made ODM look like a Luo affair. This, you've seen it in public. The ODM leaders from Luo Nyanza, they have made ODM look like a Luo affair. Yani si chama cha kitaifa tena. ni chama cha Wajaluo. Hao ni wao, because they have currently directed most of the ODM activities in Luo Nyanza, ndio zinafanyika sana sana, and in these activities they speak in Luo. 90% of the language they use, they speak the Luo. This has sent a public image that maybe ODM is a Luo affair. You listen to Oburu Odinga speak yesterday. Oburu Odinga said, sisi kama Wajaluo, Raila Odinga alituacha tukiwa united na alituachia chama kinaitwa ODM. Kwa hivyo inamaanisha chama cha ODM ni chama cha Wajaluo. They have made it look like that. In conclusion, this has pushed the non-Luo leaders like Simba Arati and the Mombasa governor to pull back and chart their own way. Wamejitoa. Simba Arati anafanya kampeni yake. Mombasa governor, as much as he's an ODM deputy party leader, you rarely see him in the Luo functions za ODM. This itself has felt the split between the ODM party. But this one can also be corrected and people go back to where Raila Odinga left the ODM party. God bless you. See you in the next episode. Asanteni sana.